Hello, it is finally week 43. I am cruising, not as fast as before, but I'm still getting them edited and I'm still uploading them. We've just slowed down a bit because they're becoming a little bit longer, and for a while I had some phone issues, but for now it works. Anyways, we start off week 43. I am headed out into the city to run an errand, heading outside. I don't know if you've ever been to Japan, but if you have, you've probably heard of the store Don Quixote. Well, in Thailand, especially in Bangkok, there are a couple Don Quixotes, but in Thailand, they are called Don Donkey, and that is where I'm headed. And it even has a catchy / kind of annoying theme song that is constantly playing. My friend hates this song, but I honestly don't mind. After my errand at Don Donkey, I head behind the Siam Center area, where it's like an open pedestrian walkway. A lot of times on the weekend or in the evenings, there's a live music going on. And as we can see right here, there is a live band that is setting up and getting ready and warming up to play for a while. And the reason I am in this place is because I am meeting up with a friend at Mill Toast House, which is actually a Korean bakery / cafe. I don't actually remember who I met here, but we do order a lot of desserts. 3 kinds of French toast. After meeting up with my friend at Mill Toast House, I am headed back to Silom. So obviously I'm going to hop on the SkyTrain, the BTS. And this is usually how I get around in Bangkok if I'm not on the back of a motorbike. So let's hop on. On my way home, my favorite Thot Nam Khao guy is there. Nam Khao is what we call it in Laos. Nam Khao Thot Moose Sot, I think is what it's called in Thai. What's nice about this version from this guy, this uncle, is that he adds green mango to add a bit of tartness. This, in Laos or in Thailand or even in the US, is one of my favorite eats. If you've never had it, you should definitely try it. And yeah, it's fantastic. You can get it for about 45 baht, which is just over $1 on the streets. This guy sells it in a cart. There's other guys that just has like 2 little wicker trays that he has to make it. I believe the next day is a holiday, and my friend Sarun is up to grab some coffee. So we actually meet at a bakery near my house, a coffee shop called Brioche from Heaven, where they make a ton of delicious brioche, but we also grab a coffee. I get a strawberry brioche or a raspberry brioche, and he gets a like caramelized pecan brioche. Later that day, I believe, Jesse and I are headed over the bridge, so over the Chao Phraya River, I think, and we are headed to a restaurant to get some soup. Noodle soup, to be specific. What are we eating today?
Beef noodle.
Beef noodle.
Yeah.
No noodle.
No. เกาเหลา
Noodle ตัวนี้ Date. Another day, another breakfast spent at Kway Chap Mr. Joe, which I've told you, I believe, that it is my absolute favorite place to get Kway Chap, which is the rolled noodle soup. เครื่องยังมีเยอะอันนี้เครื่องงานไม่มีอะไรเลยกินข้าวเสร็จแล้วถ้วยกินข้าว3 จานจานเดียวไม่พอ apparently it was just really good food. Another favorite place of mine is the smoothie lady in Siloam off of Soy Convent. Her smoothies are about 30 to 35 baht for the ones I get. An avocado smoothie might run you 45 baht. Either way, they're all like under $2. I like to get the mixed, which has fruit and vegetables in it, so I feel like I'm getting my fill of fruit and veggies for the day. But it is so good. She doesn't add a lot of filler. It's fresh squeezed orange juice, and then whatever fruits and veggies are already in the cup. Not a ton of ice either. Love this smoothie so much. It's another day, and I'm just waiting around to grab some lunch with Jessie. We are in the search for something, I think. We don't find it, so we just grab whatever is nearby. วันนี้
ข้าวผัด
ไม่ได้หาข้าวผัดหายำไม่เจอ
ยังไม่มี
ก็ต้องได้กินอันนี้ก็มากินอันนี้แดงมาก That evening, because we don't ever spend enough time together, I guess. That evening, I'm pretty sure it is that evening, but I meet up with Jessie again because we are craving our favorite food. Hey, แวะไปร้านผัก So Jessie and I are having a dinner date. Can you guess what we're having? Jessie, what are we having? ปลาเผา and makgeolli
มักกะลี
and Iron Man 2. This is what we do. This is life of old married people. Because we're gonna be single forever. We have our future planned out.
forever เหรอเชียร์ก็ได้ forever
So this is one of my quick and easy to-go breakfasts. Grilled pork on a stick with sticky rice. So I always stop by, get some. It's either that or grilled chicken, but I'll take either. Morning market to get some coffee. And then we have a feast for breakfast in my little studio apartment. Going out for a stroll. We're getting off work and we're going to the park. So Lumpini Park is known kind of as the national park of the city, or it's like the official city park. And it has a nice big pond or a couple, but like there's a big one that everybody knows about. You can kayak, you can ride swan boats or duck boats, but the reason why this park is interesting is they do have some wildlife. They have these big, gigantic monitor lizards. They also have turtles, which are a lot less scary. Mainly, it's the monitor lizards, and there's warning signs about these things all over the place. After the park, we grab some eats. มากินอาหารเย็นกับคนนี้ And then we go to the bar for some drinks and to hang out on the Soy in Siloam, which I'm sure you're familiar with if you've seen any of my videos because this is my go-to spot. Have some beers at Balcony Bar. After Balcony Bar, we head over Unicorn Bar to hang out, to do some shots. มีเกลือใช่ไหม มีมะนาว มีเทคิล่า Next morning, it's I'm sure it's Saturday or something, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I'm on the back of Jesse's bike. We are in search of some food near Khao San Road that she wants to introduce me to. And so we make our way there, and this is the first time really that I've driven down Khao San Road during the day when basically it's empty of people. Sure, there are people and there are cars, but normally it's just a sheer pedestrian walkway filled with bars and loud music and tourists. But we head down that way to get to the restaurant. Jesse, เรามากินอะไรวันนี้
ก๋วยจั๊บยวน
ทำไม
นี่
แล้วเรามากินทำไม
hangover
We're hungover again แล้วก็
allergic medicine and hangover
medicine. After we get our eats on, we head back. I have a new toy, and so I'm going to unbox my new Apple Watch Ultra. And if you noticed, you'll also see that I'm already wearing an Apple Watch, but it's not the Ultra. It doesn't dive. Okay, let's see what we've got inside this box. First, we'll have to undo the security packaging to get to the main body. And there it is, extra thick. And next, we've got the charge cord. And finally, the wrist straps. That night, of course, I'm hanging out with Jessie again, and we're picking up some food to have for dinner.
ไม่ใช่120 60เอาล่ะชอบที่สิ
Anh hỏi xong lại không? Hỏi xong lại.
Dinner, because we're hungover and we're hungry. Hungry, Mom? I head to the office with Jessie. I've never been in a Thai workplace, so I'm a little curious, and they were nice enough to let me go and hang out with Jessie for a little bit. She just had to check on something, so I go and sit and hang out and edit videos while she worked. And then later, I go and meet some friends who used to study in Chicago before COVID, and we go and have a dinner together. We go and have Korean barbecue. I don't remember what area it's in, but it's near Dindang, I think. But we have a good time. We have a lot of drinks. We have a lot of food, and the company is good. Everybody's enjoying themselves. So we end up going for a nightcap. Well, a nightcap turned into at least 2 bottles of whiskeys, and we're just chilling and having highballs all evening. Chon chon. Chon. Chon chon chon.
สรุปก็
Chon.
ทุกคนก็พูดว่า
And because we called it a night around midnight, I still had a couple hours before the bar closed, and my friends were calling me over to hang out at the soy. I have no reason to say no because I live a 5-minute walk away. So I meet them that night at Cruiser and Sap. I think we're winding down in October, so it's getting close to Halloween time. Some people have started to celebrate early. After hanging out at the bar till close, we go and grab some food, much needed after an entire night of drinking and partying. Slow death, but the noodles were fantastic. It's 2 a.m. out eating some noodles. I maybe added too many spices. That's so good. So that was my week in Bangkok. eating a ton of food, obviously, hanging out with my friends. You know, it's fun. It's a fun life. I get to eat with my friends quite often. It's a lot of food that I like and I enjoy. I also get to discover new foods. And there's a lot of sunshine, so getting a lot of vitamin D, which is great. Constantly just in a happy mood most of the time. Week 44 is coming up next, and we are headed to South Korea, Seoul to be specific, for the first time ever. So stay tuned. Don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. Click on that bell to get notifications. Like, share, comment, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.